here for the Central U.S. Bee Buzz for July. We're just going to go ahead and go into these hives. This is Mr. Earl King. I'm so glad to be introducing him. Earl, how long have you been with Mann and Kelly Beekeeping?
Just celebrated 50 years.
I know, and I'm super proud to be able to be mentored by him the years that I've been here with Mann and Kelly Beekeeping myself. We're super excited to bring this to you all. If you would, just be sure to like and subscribe these videos so that we can continue these educational adventures with you all. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing a hive inspection, and all 4 of our hives need to be fed today. And since we're going through a dearth here in July, we're going to go ahead and move forward with using some appetite support with the Pro Health and the Pro Sweet. Be sure when you're using the Pro Health, for 1 gallon, if you're using it as an appetite support, it is 4 teaspoons of Pro Health to 1 gallon of Pro Sweet. If you're using it as a drench technique, it is 6 teaspoons of Pro Health to 1 gallon of Pro Sweet. If you all ever have any questions, be sure to reach out to us either via phone or email. We're happy to help, but all the instructions are also on the back panel of the bottle. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yes.
Be sure once you have the Pro Health in your bottle of your Pro Sweet, you're going to mix that well. There you go. One of my favorite gadgets in my toolbox. It's got to be my frame perch. Earl's is probably what, your smoker?
Yeah, I like my smoker. Makes them good and calm. Now, we're going to pull some frames out of here, you
Yep,
think?
just so that we can look to see what all's going on, of course. Just your standard inspection. Earl. Oh yeah, that's got a good sheet of fruit. I was trying to start a queen cell there. So sometimes your hive, if they're a little overpopulated or when it gets hot, they'll try to requeen. Sorry, that was not a very appealing angle there on me. That was the fake side.
More brood.
Yeah.
Some
seeing any
honey
eggs?
at the top. Let's see.
I'm more worried about that because.
Yeah, I think I see some in here.
Okay.
Maybe not. Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
I do see some eggs. Yeah.
Sometimes blowing on the frame makes it a little easier. Oh yeah, we've got young larvae.
I see it now, yes. A little bit of honey capped at the top.
Yep. They ain't got much though.
No, not much.
They need some feed. I seen it the other day that they needed some, that one needs some pollen. But she's laying good for her not to have much pollen in there.
Yeah. This one's got a little more honey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What Earl was showing me is this drone comb right here. See how it kind of looks like popcorn when it's puffed up? And that could be because they was in the process of requeening. And their thought process is if they're requeening, that all the hives should be requeening at this time. So they do try to make this popcorn drone comb so that the queens get properly mated on their mating flight.
That's right.
I see everything in this hive looks good. What are your thoughts, Earl?
I think it looks real good. I'm gonna look at one more frame here. Oh yeah, it's heavier.
Oh yeah, that one's got
Quite a bit of
honey, capped honey even.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and they're really working. Oh
yes.
look, this is the starts of a queen cell.
Yeah, it is.
Right there. So either this hive is fully built out at this time, and they thought they were running out of space and they needed to divide. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that queen cell out of there, because we don't want them to have the option of doing that.
Right.
And we're going to go ahead and inspect the last 3 frames for any other queen cells that they may be trying to make at this point. And then we'll give them another box today. That'll keep them from running out of room. Just to make sure that we don't have any...
Quite a bit of honey.
Mm-hmm. No signs. And we have eggs, so the queen herself is laying well.
Yep.
There's no reason why they would... Oh, look. Hannah, spin it back around this way. This bee right here has a lot of pollen in her back pollen baskets. And when you looking for queen cells, you definitely want to check out these bottoms. Sometimes just to be on the safe side, because it is a little more difficult to find those. I'll scrape those off myself. Do you do that, Earl? If you see signs of queen cells in the hive?
Yes.
And that's just because you want to make sure that they're not trying to requeen for no reason.
This one has plenty of larvae in it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
See? And the bottom tiers and the bottom corners of these hives make it really easy for them to try to make an emergency queen cell off of. And I would say what it really boils down to is that this hive thought that they were going to run out of space. They was trying, yep, see, pop, pop, pop.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Several
pop, pop,
of those queen
So
cells.
we're just going to scrape them off, not allowing those. And you can see that is the royal jelly that they started feeding those eggs so that they become queen cells. But yeah, they are at the 90 percentile. This box should have had another box on it, probably at 80 percentile, so we're a little late on this. It does happen from time to time. You just want to catch it, make sure there's no active queen cells before we go ahead and add the next box on. I didn't locate the queen. Did you happen to see her,
I didn't
Earl?
see her yet, no.
But it happens sometimes, but we see all the evidence of her.
Larvae and eggs and everything.
So we're going to go ahead and install the beetle baitable here. So again, one in one corner, one, as we're running this feeder, we're just going to pinch that down in between there. And then the last thing we need to do, we need to go ahead, well, not the last thing, second to last thing we need to do is go ahead and feed them. Earl, I'm going to let you do the honor while I get this other box ready. These 1 gallon jugs make it really nice to be able to disperse that pro sweet out to the hives. And Earl, I'm going to let you finish up by adding this other box. Just notate the placement of the 1 gallon pro feeder. It's particularly my favorite because it only takes up the space of one frame. Earl, what would you say your favorite method of feeding is?
I kind of like the jars in the front, but I'm a little lazy, I guess, but I kind of like that part. And I don't usually feed way up into the year, but sometimes it is necessary when you have a dearth and it's not much for them to work on out there. So we're going to go ahead and put the second box on here. And our baitable gels are here in the right corner of the one end and in the left corner of the other end here. So that gets them coming from both ways. And they get in there and they can't get out.
Oh, don't forget the frame perch.
Oh yes. As she said a while ago, one of my favorite tools in beekeeping is a smoker. It kind of calms the bees down and lets you get into the hive without a lot of stings and a lot of activity. So I usually keep the smoker sitting like right in front of a hive when I'm looking at it. That way the bees are getting some smoke, but not too much. It kind of blows away from them. And it just, that's where I like to put it to get into a hive. I'll put the cover back on now.
All right. Again, Earl, thank you so much for coming out here. It was a big help. I know you like to smoke, and my preferred method is just kind of move with the flow and do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. But you're trying to be patient and go through those hives and really view what's going on with them and dig into them. Smoke is the method to go by all means. And I do smoke if I'm going to have to be in a hive for a long period of time. But thank you all for watching our video for the Central Beekeeper Buzz for July. We're so glad that you was able to watch with us. Be sure to come back in August for our next video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be able to check out our Bella the Bee Bot on our website. If y'all need anything, be sure to comment below or just give us a call. Thank you.